So you guys know how I usually do this thing of reaching into the deck and just cutting to like an ace or whatever? That's called deck cutting, and usually you would do it from a squared up deck. But this time, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Rather than doing it from a squared up deck, we are going to do it from a beautiful mess. Now you might be asking, well, what's so beautiful about a mess? Because it's a mess, right? There's nothing beautiful about a mess, but well, that's where you're wrong. It's because everything is so messy that it's beautiful. Because we have face up and face down cards, and yet, well, magic will still happen. So in a moment, what I'd like you to do is to just reach into the deck, and I'd like you to just take out as many cards as you like. All right. And again, it doesn't have to be like any sort of like I don't know, it doesn't have to be like any deliberate like taking out of cards. It can just be like, yeah, let me just take out this many cards, all right? So yeah, it doesn't really sort of matter, right? So just take a look at whatever card that you cut to, and if it's if it's the back of the deck, then I'll just reverse it for you, but I'll turn away first. So now you can take a look at it. All right, so this is going to be your card, and we're just going to leave it in the center of the deck, just like so. But here's what's going to happen. I don't want this mess to just end like this. I want it to be an even bigger mess. So what I want you to do is to actually just shuffle the cards. I don't want you to just shuffle them with intent. I want you to shuffle them with no intent. I want you to shuffle them as if you just don't care. As if your only purpose here is just to have fun and just create a bigger mess. But since you're not here, I'll do the fun part for you, which is creating a mess, right? So we're just going to do, we're just going to do this, right? And this is the fun part, let's just say. And we're just going to mash the two parts together, just like so. Now, before we get to the beautiful part of this mess, I just want you to just see just how messy it is. Because we have cards that are face up and face down and different orientations as well. So you can generally tell that this is a mess. This is an actual mess, all right? But this is where the beautiful part comes into play. Because even though we have this mess, magic will still happen. And it happens in the form of, well, this. If I just reach into the deck and just cut to this very specific location, well, we arrive to one card and one card only. And that card is, well, actually, your selection, the 9 of diamonds.